Everybody, it's time for the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing Weekly Talk. It's Friday, and we're super excited to talk with you about a powerful message that we have. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, and my sister Catherine M. Greenspan and I created Two Sisters Writing and Publishing because it's our life mission to help ourselves and others share powerful stories that don't necessarily fit into any box. Catherine and I had a pretty profound revelation yesterday, and it was about how this mission of ours is congruent with our own personal stories. We grew up as white-looking, mixed-race children. A white father who wore a Jewish Star of David and led the Saginaw Valley Indian Association. Our mother, African-American, half Italian. We grew up in a neighborhood that was mostly Jewish. There were people from Iraq. They were Chaldean. They had fled Christian persecution. There were Russian immigrants. There were people from Asia. We grew up around all kinds of people, and it was very much about how we are one. We are all humanity, and we are the same. And our parents' colorblind love story of the 1960s when they married when it was still illegal in 16 states for people of different races to get married. Illegal. They got married in Ohio where it was legal, and it was legal here in Michigan as well. But we were born of that era, and we're symbols of the unity and the colorblind love and the connectedness that we all are. And I've been immersed in that message with my new book, God's Answer is No, KNOW, Lessons from a Spiritual Life, because I advocate all of us going within to find our spirit self, which has no color. It's all about love and peace. So Catherine and I have been talking about the mission of our business, and it turns out organically we have automatically written books for people and published books for people who have a similar story. We never fit in boxes as while we were growing up, although the world tried to shove us into its rigid structures of race. We were literally called into offices. It happened when I was in college. My guidance counselor called me in and said, "You have to pick one box," because I had picked Black, white, and Native American. I don't even remember what I did in that meeting. I guess he picked something for me. I don't know. But I refused to check one box because I'm not one freaking box. I am all of the above, and I embrace and celebrate all of the above. Unfortunately, people can get deeply criticized for that, like Tiger Woods did when he made up his own word to describe his multiracial, multi-ethnic, global heritage. So it's a very weighted and painful discussion for a lot of people, but it's reality. And so Catherine and I set off on this mission as writers. We're both blessed with the gift of writing, a passion for writing. She wrote 3 young adult novels called the Veronica series, which essentially were inspired by our childhood of feeling different, teased, questioned for being white-looking, mixed-race kids in a Black or white world. And then I proceeded to, after years of being terrified to talk about this and deeply tormented about who am I and where do I not fit in, nowhere, I wrote my master's thesis on the issue of being mixed in America and the history. And then I proceeded to write myself into American literature as my sister was doing in her young adult novels. I wrote 3 novels, White Chocolate, Dark Secret, and Twilight, the third one with the actor Billy D. Williams, all about characters who are mixed race and trying to figure it out. Where do I fit in, and what's my purpose here, and why am I like this, and what am I supposed to do with it? So Catherine and I, again, affirmed ourselves, healed ourselves by writing about these topics in our own books. And then we created a company together, and we write and publish books for people who have stories that are about being the outliers, being the people who don't fit in, being the sort of oddball, but against the odds, succeeded through faith, hard work, education, integrity. And now we have this library, bookstore of books that we've created for other people to showcase their power, their strength, their story, that can serve as a blueprint to others who feel alienated, confused, discarded, rejected. And so it's a really powerful life mission that Catherine and I have embarked on. What we do is not easy at all. Writing is like a 48-hour day job, and we love it. We love giving voice to people who didn't have a voice before. And we give voice to ourselves and our unique perspective on race and the experience that we have in the world that seems so insane right now, with the stories about blackface and all these other stories. It's just like our voices need to be heard, because it's about healing. It's about empowerment. It's about self-love. It's about having a mission, a purpose, and doing something positive and influential in the world. And when you have a book, that's a tool to do just that. So our message today in our Two Sisters weekly talk is about how it's very important for you to tell your story. Whatever you've been through, you're not alone. There's other people going through that. And when you share it, there's power in the collective, because people can acknowledge, people can say, I've been there, I understand what you're saying. Or you can teach them that, hey, I got through this really tough time, and so can you. And here's how I did it. I wrote about it in my book. I even provided some exercises for you to do in the book. Several of our authors make their memoir sort of a how-to book. Master Sergeant Cedric King, who lost his legs in Afghanistan and now is a motivational speaker and triathlete, his book, The Making Point, which is an Amazon bestseller right now, is so powerful because it not only shares his amazing metaphors that make you rethink, turn your thinking around in the worst of situations to see the positive, to see the blessing in the burden. And then he provides these awesome exercises that help you figure out your own plan for success. It's really powerful. So we have a number of books that are just like that have exercises along with really inspiring examples of how to rise up and above the pain and frustration and lack and excel and influence in a positive way. So we invite you to join us on this mission. We invite you on many levels. You can join our writing club, where you can commit to write an hour or 3 hours a week with us online. All you do is log in to, we send you a link and you log in and we all just write for an hour. But what you're doing is you're making a commitment, making an appointment. And by paying a small investment, you're giving yourself some accountability to stick to the schedule. Just like you pay a personal trainer, you're going to show up at the gym because you paid for it. So secondly, we're coaches. So if you don't know where to start with your story, we can help you craft, focus your topic, create an outline, stick to a writing schedule, pick a publication date, start promoting, design your book cover. We can help you on all levels there. And we also publish books, and we provide comprehensive services every step along the way. We do to publish your book that gets it on a global platform where anybody in the world can order your book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and 39,000 other retailers around the world in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. So we provide the means for individuals who don't fit in the box, who don't get picked by the big New York publishers to publish their book. We are an outlet. We are a publishing home for your story that will be embraced and celebrated for its uniqueness, for showcasing what you've been through and how you got through it and how you can help others with that story. And we welcome you to join us by visiting twosisterswriting.com. You can comment here on Facebook. You can send us an email through our website, twosisterswriting.com. We would love to talk with you and see how we can help you. We could set up a consultation phone call that's free to explore how we can assist you in your book writing endeavor. You don't have to be writing a book either. You could be blogging, you could be writing a poem, you could be writing a screenplay. People who show up at our writing club are writing all kinds of things, a business mission statement, blog posts, social media posts. It doesn't matter, but it's the act of writing that puts your words into the world. Your ideas go into the world in physical form when you write them down and publish them digitally or in a book, physical book. So please join our mission. It's a mission. It's to share stories that uplift and inspire and empower you and others in the process. So thanks for listening to this today. Please join us at twosisterswriting.com, and we would be delighted for you to join our movement to share these powerful stories that can collectively help the whole world. It's a big mission, but we're all part of it, and we all have a voice, and it should be heard. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins with my sister Catherine M. Greenspan. Two Sisters Writing and Publishing Weekly Talk. Hope it helped. We look forward to connecting with you. Thank you.